Thuli Zikalala is a young woman behind South Africa's first sign language podcast. She set on changing South Africa's sign language interpreting scene by becoming the first person in the country to do a sign language podcast. As one of the only 11 interpreters in South Africa who are credited with the South African Translation Institute, Zikalala has found creative ways of making the language and skill accessible to a wider audience. We talk to her now via Skype, I think, via Zoom. What an interesting initiative. What were the reasons behind the starting of this podcast?
Good morning, Des, and good morning to all the viewers this morning. Thank you for having me. So fantastic. I am an avid listener of podcasts. I think that podcasts offer an amazing wealth of knowledge about different topics. And as an highly recognized SABC SABC accredited interpreter, I realized very quickly that this wealth of information is not available in my immediate community that I serve and highly invested in. And I think that's why I took the risk in approaching a prominent online digital platform with the idea of introducing SASL interpreting to podcasts to make their wealth of information more accessible to a wider audience. Podcasts are a way of empowering people to make informed decisions wherever they are in their daily lives.
Now, how has it been received?
The reception has been fantastic. I think at first people don't get it. Obviously, as a visionary and as a pioneer, people don't understand the bigger picture. They are a bit skeptical of this new introduction of understanding and delivering information and content in a different platform. So they don't get it. But at first, eventually, people are warming up to the idea. People are excited, people are curious, and people actually see that it is possible. It's possible to break barriers and to use professional skills through collaboration to overcome and remove barriers of communication in minority communities.
So does the content on the podcast cater for everyone?
We had a pilot episode, so the content on that specific collaboration was history, but we hope that with time we'll have more clients and more collaborations with a wider range of content. So the content, I think content as a whole is quite inclusive and quite educational. You can learn as much as you want, depending on your interest. But we hope that we can have a wider range of information going forward. It is inclusive, yes.
Well, it sounds very exciting, and we wish you all the best and all the success. Hope to talk to you another time where you can give us feedback in terms of how far it's going. Thuli Zikalala, thank you so much there for talking to us. She's initiated the first sign language podcast.